People laughed at me. They laughed at me. My body weight went down to 198 pounds. I didn't even look like a bodybuilder anymore. You know, when I said I wanted to make a comeback, they laughed, called me delusional. All this, all that. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I heard. But I just want you to know one thing. If you have a dream and a goal and everything in your mind and something deep down in your heart, don't let it go. If that thing is burning down inside, you need to go back to that place, because I did it. And I'm glad I did.
What's up, guys? Guess who binge ate for 2 days because he thought that his, oh well. I gotta just look past this shit and keep going. So we're gonna look like ass for a couple days, but we're figuring it out very, very slowly. Like, this new plan I'm on that I've been doing the past 2 weeks definitely is going to work. I was just a dumbass, got busy, and I was like, yeah, I just won't track anything. Boom, started eating random shit, like, but yeah, we're figuring it out. So yeah, it sucks, but at least I'm handling it better than the past shit, because the past shit I'd be like, fuck this, I don't want to work out anymore, like, and then I would just forget the whole purpose of working out, which is I used to be fat. So yeah, just got out of mass and I almost passed out today in mass. I don't think I drank enough water before heading there, cause like my priest was reading today's gospel, and not even kidding, like halfway through it, I'm like, my iron's low or something, like I don't feel good. Literally, not even kidding, almost fainted as soon as it was over. You know how in mass, like at the end of the reading, it'll say the gospel of the Lord, and then everyone says, praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. As soon as he said the words of the Lord, I sat down, blacked out for a minute, like sat back up. The guy beside me, he like was staring at me weird. I'm like, can you please move? I need to go to the restroom. Went to the restroom while he was giving the homily, like poured water all over my face, drank water out of the sink, then felt better. But it was super close, like the timing of the Lord. As soon as everyone said, praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ, I literally went like that in my pew, like, because we were all sitting down, about to sit down anyways. But while we were standing, I was like, there is no way I'm about to faint right now. And this isn't the first time. I have a history of fainting a lot. Not in church, but I've had other instances where I've almost fainted. Like my confirmation on Easter Vigil, when it was my confirmation. My sponsor didn't even know, but if he's watching this, Hayden, I almost passed out when my sponsor's hand was on my shoulder and they were doing it all. I was so like nervous and dehydrated that day that I almost fainted, but I knew that he was like, had a good grip on my shoulder, so I'm like, I'll be good. And then we sat down and everything. But yeah, don't recommend. Hydrate before church. Yeah. Okay, so what's up? Figured I'd do something different. So we're gonna do like a Sam Sulik type of video. Talk in between sets, talk before sets. Maybe like talk about random stories and shit like that. Yeah, but I will show you guys my warm up on what I do on chest and shoulder or some type of push day. So I always warm up with chest fly, so the cable machine. Usually on my working set, I'll do around 36 to 40 pounds per cable. When I'm warming up, I just do 25 pounds each side. I've already done one set, that's why my fat ass is out of breath. But I do a superset. So it'll be this, and then I'll show you the other workout. So, other workout, I usually do the 20-pound dumbbells, and I'll just do this very lightly, getting around 10 reps. And the reason why I do, yeah, I look chopped as shit, you can tell I gained weight. The reason why I do the flies and then the shoulder press is because I always start off with incline bench. So yeah, an incline bench, like whenever I don't warm up, it just goes terrible for my shoulders. So I wouldn't say necessarily gaining weight, just like fucking water retention, but we learning. Let me put this here. So when I set up incline bench, I always have it at 45 degrees. That's it. I don't get it so high to where it's shoulder press, because that hurts your shoulders, and then at that point you're hitting more shoulders than anything. You're not even hitting chest. And because I'm tall and I got a big head, this has to go up way higher. So I'll put it up here. And also, I got really long arms, so yeah, that goes right there. Okay, so we're gonna start with 185 and then do a drop set to however much 235s are, 95 something. But yeah, and then we'll do 3 sets of 3 drop sets. I like doing these because it makes me forget about all the pain that I have built up in self-hatred for myself. And also, the workout's gonna be great today because I was deleting all the stuff off my computer, like stuff I didn't need just on my MacBook, so I could have storage to make videos. Well, I deleted all the stuff on my phone too because it was connected. So no more photos of like my football highlights. No more photos of me when I used to be fat. No more photos of my loved ones that passed away. No more photos of my dog that passed away. So let's get to this workout, I guess. So now, with a show of hands, what year were you born?
A community is like a quilt, interwoven with many different parts.
Show of hands, what year were you born?
The road.
This is why I don't make these talk-through videos, because the comedy and everything turns back to like my old videos 3 years ago. Anyways, between a set, I'll walk around and get my steps in. On days when I'm not working, I really gotta make sure my steps are up. So yeah, really out of breath today. It's 100 degrees out. This building does not have the best circulation. Yeah, so I usually walk like, when it's a drop set like that, that takes quite some energy. I'll usually do 2 to 3 laps to really make sure I get full recovery for the next set. But yeah, I feel like people, especially Christians, we're doing this whole accepting sin. Yes, Jesus said, "Come as you are." He did not say, "Stay who you were after you beat me." And he also didn't say that, "Oh yeah, you can just keep sinning, and you can live in sin as long as you love me." No. We don't allow sin, and we do not keep practicing it. We try to avoid it. And when we slip up, we just confess to him through confession, and we just repent, and we keep going and keep picking up our cross. Hold up. Yeah, I actually have like a lot of people that hate me or just dislike me or hang out with me because I'm very like conservative Christian. Like, I'm not one of these hippies I used to be that, like, you know, we accept everything, and we do, like, but once you are introduced to Christ and his love and mercy, it's very disrespectful to him to, what is going on? My phone's being dumb, but it's very rude and childish and very prideful to just, you know, say you're a Christian and then live out in sin every single day. And even, I'll go as far as the fact to embrace sin and talk about it and make jokes about it. And what makes me really uncomfortable is people like just loosely joking about, "I'm going to hell." You're not, my friend. And it's really scary to make a joke about that, because like everyone can be saved and everyone is worthy of salvation. And yeah, it sucks to hear people joking about that, because if you keep joking about that and like living in sin, that will probably that's probably what will end up happening. So usually, when I was like first starting this, if you guys go back to like before day one, we started this at around like 260. I was doing 205 to 210 pounds on incline for like 12 reps to 3 sets. And now I can only do like 185 since we dropped 30 to 40 pounds. So yeah, that's kind of what pisses me off when you drop weight. My shoulders are starting to bug me. But yeah, so for those that don't know, I grew up in this gym, or going to this gym since I was like very little. So like there's a lot of stories here, but I remember when I was really little, this wasn't even the original floor. The original floor was like blue and stuff. Well, these bleachers weren't in yet, and they had like these little studs sticking out of the ground. And me and my buddies, shout out Brawhouses, me and my buddies were playing over here when I was little. Fucking tripped on one of the bolts, like right there. Absolutely ate it. But yeah, I've been in this gym forever, so when people from bigger cities and stuff come here, like, or my bodybuilding friends come here and I show them it, they're like, I can't believe you even built the physique you have now with all this limited stuff, because like 80% of that gym, this gym, is free weights. And so that's probably why I'm really strong at machines, and like I can almost max out every pressing machine at bigger gyms. But yeah. Okay, so decided just to do 2 sets on the incline. My shoulders are killing me. But now we're gonna do a flat bench with the 80s. Now it's a little heavier. I could do the 100s, but we'll see how these go. You'll notice here is that I'm doing the same exact thing. So for this I'm gonna do side delt raises with the cable. I always make sure it's about right below my hip bone. I got a long ass torso. I just pull up my pants and shit, but yeah, I put this down here. And this is a weird workout because because this is a drop set, so I can start out at 20 pounds. But once you get to around the second to third set, then it's like you're kind of like forcing it up. So I always just do 17 pounds. And then I'll always, whenever I do a drop set, I only drop from 5 to 10 pounds. If it's leg press like this that it's sitting on, I'll go down by like 30 pounds. But you'll see me go 17, then I'll go 12, and then I'll go 7.5 for each arm. And then we'll superset with some rear delt dumbbell flies, but you'll see that later. We'll do 12 and a half. So funny thing with rear delts, and I'm a big fan of Nick Walker and his training philosophy. It's kind of like a high volume, scientific Dorian Yates type of style lifting. But with rear delts, like Nick Walker said, which I think is very true. I think with rear delts, since there's such a specific movement to hit, that you want to go a lot lighter on the weights and just higher in volume, because you can't really do that high of weight on rear delts. It's such a tiny muscle group to try to hit. Unless you're like very advanced, then you don't need to be listening to me to begin with, so we can get that smart ass out of the way. But yeah, I haven't done these in a long time, but usually you'll see me on that or one of them pec deck rear delt deals. But I do the 20 to 25 pound dumbbells, but we've been doing a lot of movement before this, so we'll just do the 20s. And all I do is make sure my legs are about out this far and my chest is just hovering above my knees, so I can do this. And the speed, I typically go like that, and then, but you just gotta feel it. So yeah. gonna do assisted dips with this band. You guys have seen me do these. So I can do dips by myself without this, but it's just really hard on the joints and stuff. And I don't get a good enough contraction and squeeze because I'm using more like joint force than muscle force when I'm just doing my body weight. Also, it's just really hard to hold. So yeah, I use this thing and then we'll do a superset with shoulder press. So that was it for the workout. Only did 2 sets for the last workouts. Why? Because I fucking wanted to. So anyways, yeah, you'll see certain events or like certain whatever all over social media. Oh, they got a Bible study? You know, I would say that's nice and like great and all, but you know, it's more of a look at me in that scenario, because why are we dressed like that at a Bible study? If you don't know what event I'm talking about that I've been seeing all over social media, yeah, it's good and all, but you know your intention is to study and read the Bible with people. We're wearing tight shorty shorts and sports bra crop tops, and dudes with their shirts off. Okay. Anyways, done with the walk. I gotta shave. This shit looks horrendous. Let's see what Pope Leo the 15th, or is it the 14th? The 15th had to say for this week. Therefore, even in their poverty or weakness, no one should feel abandoned. And the church, if she wants to be Christ's church, must be a church of beauties, one that makes room for little ones and walks poor with the poor. A place where the poor have a privileged place. This is why human existence points beyond itself, seek beyond itself, desires beyond itself, and is restless until it rests in God. God alone satisfies man. Okay, thanks for watching. That was it. I look like ass today. But at least I don't look like a fat chud. In past tense. Cause get it? Cause like in the past I used to be a fat chud. Do you get it though? So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow is back day. I know life sucks. Life is hard. Am I saying all this because I'm coping? Yes. But just keep Christ close to your heart. The devil and the enemy always wants to attack you by making you think that you need to stop praying because you fell into sin, or that you need to, not talk to God for a little bit because you sinned. But that's you following the enemy. How you avoid that is by doing the opposite. Praying, going to Mass, praying, going to Mass, and it will get better, and then sometimes it'll get worse, but it will never stay worse.